Do you know who your twin flame is? Would you like to get a message from their higher self? Hi, I'm Teja Priyadarshini, founder for Akashic Center for Healing, and we're doing pick a card readings by demand of the Akashic Record Keepers and Guides. And today we are doing a twin flame reading. So this message that you're going to receive today is from your twin flame's higher self. Now, who are twin flames? I mean, like we've heard of soulmates, but then who are twin flames? So unlike soulmates who are a different soul and you've had connections with this soul from different lifetimes who then comes together in this lifetime and then you feel this irresistible connection towards them, a twin flame is the same soul that originates from source, then splits itself into the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And then these two souls go in and out of lifetimes together like that, and the masculine and the feminine usually don't come and become a single soul unless they have reached that level of spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension, that now they can merge once again and become that one soul. And since we have crossed into the Aquarius age, a lot of these unions are happening now because spiritual growth has been phenomenal in the last few years, and many people are now meeting their soulmates and twin flames. So I have been getting a lot of questions regarding soulmates, who they are, and twin flames as well. So today I decided to give you messages from your twin flame, their higher self. What is it that they want you to know today is the question of the hour. So I'm going to put a shot of the 4 cards on the screen right now, and like I say in all my other videos, close your eyes, ask for your guides to come in and assist you in picking that one card that resonates with you. Pile number 1, 2, 3 or 4, whatever draws your attention, pick that one card. So let's find out what the message is from your twin flame's higher self. Hello my phoenixes, whoever has chosen pile number 1, let's see what your cards are. You've got the fated meeting and the 3 of swords. So do not worry about the cards. Let me explain to you what these cards mean, right? So the fated meeting is talking about meeting the love of your life. So if you have been attracted to somebody recently and have had this strong attraction, strong pull towards them, they could be your twin flame or a soulmate connection. And the fated meeting is talking about wherever you are in life, you are now coming together. Like the distance between the two of you is reducing, and you are slowly coming to meet each other or to come into full union. Fated meeting also signifies that whatever relationship you are currently in, if you are in a relationship, then that relationship is also getting an upgrade of sorts, and you both are ascending spiritually into a much higher form of a romantic relationship. So fated meeting can also mean that if you are currently not with anybody, you may be meeting somebody really soon who you find there is this deep connection with, like you've known them all of your life, and that you guys are meant to be. But because of the 3 of swords in this reading, I want you to know that it may not be an easy journey to be with your twin flame, and the messages that your twin flame's higher self wants you to give to you is that even though they have been like pulling in and out of being with you, or kind of cooking up stories or making excuses rather of not wanting to be with you or not wanting to meet with you, it is all going to come to an end very soon, because they are now realizing that it hurts them to be away from you, and you need to give them a chance to sit and talk to them about what is it that is going on between the two of you. Because There's a lot of confusion here, there's a lot of like uncertainty, and you are also being drawn to each other. So it's like, it's a massive chaotic situation. So on one hand, you're very attracted to each other, you want to be with each other, but when you are together, you end up either arguing about something or not being on the same page about something, and then there's a lot of heartache and there's a lot of pain, and then you're like wondering, why the hell am I even in this relationship in the first place? And then either one of you kind of backs out of it, and the other person is left wondering, like, what went wrong. So this is talking about sitting down and hashing things out. Like, you need to speak to your counterpart and understand what is it that they want really in from this relationship, and also what future is there for this particular relationship, because the fated meeting means you will be coming together really, really soon. But do you really want to be in this situation? Do you really want to be with this person? Is the conversation that you need to have, because it's not easy being in a twin flame relationship. There's a lot of learning that happens. There's a lot of spiritual growth that happens. People in a twin flame relationship trigger each other to evolve faster, to ascend faster into their spiritual journey, into their spiritual mission. So if you are getting these cards, it can also mean that you are at this moment triggering each other and trying to evolve and find a better version of yourself. And these cards are also telling you that you need to stand your ground. You can't compromise or change yourself too much in order to be with this person. I understand the attraction is phenomenal, and that it's very, very difficult to stay away from someone like that, but you need to understand that this twin flame relationship that is going on with the two of you is basically something that is triggering your spiritual growth as well. So you need to start prioritizing yourself. The two of you, in fact, need to start prioritizing yourself and paying more attention to your own needs and your own growth in this entire situation. And eventually, when two of you start resonating at the same frequency, union will happen. So until then, it may be a little tough. It's definitely going to be tough. I can't like make stuff up. It is definitely going to be tough. There's going to be a lot of drama. There's going to be a lot of chaos. But what your twin flame's higher self wants you to know is they want another chance, and they want to sit and talk things out with you. And you need to start being gentle and more open and just hear them out. I mean, there's nothing wrong in hearing them out, right? So this is what their higher self wants you to know, and the messages are coming through like really, really strongly that they feel bad. They really feel bad at the way they are treating you, and they don't like it, and they want you to basically give them a chance to explain themselves. So this is going to be tough. It's going to be really tough, because you'll be dragged into it again, and you might go through the whole turmoil of feeling all of those emotions, and then nothing ever happens, right? But understand that this is also a test for you, where you can realize how far you've come and how much you can stand your own ground and say, look, this is not working out right now. Maybe in the future it may or may not work, but I need to do the work on myself. I need to prioritize myself. I need to love and respect myself. So if you can't give me what I need, then I'm sorry, this may not work out. But on the other hand, if they have leveled up, and if they are telling you that I'm going to put in the effort and I'm going to do the work, things can change. Yeah, so give them a chance. That is what they want. That is what their higher self is trying to reach out and tell you, that is what they want. They want to be heard, right? So give them a chance and hear them out. That is the message for group number 1. And if this message resonated with you, do leave me a comment below. I enjoy reading your comments. You can also get in touch with me directly for an Akashic Records reading, a personal one-on-one reading. All the details are in the description box below. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so that you do not miss out on any of these interesting videos that I make for you. And I'm going to see you again in another video. Until then, love you, bye-bye, and have a magical week ahead. Hi my Phoenixes, all of you who have chosen group number 2, let's see what your cards are. you've got the Queen of Scrolls in the reverse and the Star card. So these are good cards to get. And also, immediately off the bat, I want to ask you, are you in a relationship with anybody who is they're not that great, or you're struggling to maintain that relationship, or you find it very damaging and disturbing, but yet you're in that relationship because you feel that if not them, then who else? Get out of it, because the Akashic record keepers and guides want you to know that you are not in a healthy relationship. And it could be a toxic relationship where there is a lot of attraction, but you still need to prioritize and put yourself first. So they're saying that if it is not working out right now, to let this go for a while at least. I mean, I'm not saying break up and then never get back to them, but at this moment it's not working out for you. And it could also mean for some of you that it is not your twin flame connection. For some of you, if it is your twin flame connection and there is this whole toxic relationship that's happening where there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of misunderstanding, there's a lot of putting you down kind of energy, then also your higher self and your twin flame's higher self is telling you to let them go. For now. Okay, don't think that this is a permanent end, but for now they want you to prioritize yourself, make you your number one priority. So even though all of this is going on in your life, and this person has great communicational skills, right? So this person, the divine feminine, so the divine feminine can be in a man or a woman. It does not mean that whenever I say divine feminine, it has to be a woman, because all of us have the divine feminine and the divine masculine in us. Depending on what is more prominent, we kind of portray those emotions and feelings and attributes. But it is always better to have the divine feminine and divine masculine balanced out in us. So when I'm talking about your person of interest right now, they are operating from their divine feminine energy, and this divine feminine energy has great communicational skills. Could be somebody in the media or marketing or sales profession, but the situation right now with this person is very, very tough. So if this is your twin flame, if you feel that this is your twin flame and you are attracted to them, you feel you've got past life connections with them, if you feel that this is so difficult to put across any of your feelings or your ideas because they're not in a receiving mode, then your record keepers and guides want you to know to let this relationship be for a while. As long as you keep going back to this person back and forth, it's going to be like this whole runner chaser thing that happens in a twin flame relationship. And even your twin flame's higher self wants you to know that at this moment you need to let them be, because they have a lot of thinking to do, they have a lot of understanding to do. And what happens is, in a twin flame relationship, when the chaser is chasing the runner, and the runner is running 100 miles an hour, the chaser suddenly realizes, hey, you know what? I'm done chasing. I'm done with this relationship. I'm going to start focusing on my self-growth and my spiritual evolution. So when that happens, the runner suddenly stops and is looking around where's the chaser, right? So that is when the runner realizes the potential of the chaser, understands the depth of the relationship, and then starts moving towards you, and in the process starts evolving, starts growing spiritually, and also realizing the potential this relationship has. So if I'm telling you to leave them for now, it does not mean it's a permanent end. Let me reiterate that. Because you've got the Star card. The Star card is talking about hope, and it's talking about new beginnings, and whatever it is that you are setting your mind to, it is talking about growth as well. So the star, look at it. It's so beautiful. It's so colorful in this card, right? So even though there's a lot of darkness in your life, and if you feel like this person, your twin flame, is just creating all of this chaos and all of this unpleasantness, there is still hope. There is still hope that this person will realize the potential of this relationship and level up to match your frequency, because unless they level up, unless the two of you start leveling up and matching each other's frequency, the union is difficult to happen. So the work needs to be done. There are no shortcuts, unfortunately. The work needs to be done. Everyone has to do their spiritual work, and only then the unions can happen. So the twin flame union, especially if you are super attracted to this person and you're like, this is the one I want to spend the rest of my life with, then understand, unless you both do the work, a union will not happen. So this is talking about you being in the middle of doing that work, right? You both are trying to figure each other out, and in the process you're learning about yourselves. So the twin flames trigger each other very, very aggressively, and the growth that happens in a twin flame relationship is like that. It just goes very fast. So if you are in a difficult situation with this person right now, then understand that there is a lot of personal growth that needs to happen in order for the two of you to come together in union. And because we're in the Aquarius age, because the energies of manifestation are really, really strong, you can also manifest your twin flame into your life if you're not with your twin flame, because your twin flame's higher self is telling you that right now they could be probably in a hermit mode, like where they've just gone under a shell and they're like, oh, let me think about this relationship, and let me think about life and where I'm at, and they're in that mode, like they're in that withdrawal mode. So it leaves you wondering what is happening, because in 1 minute they show you a lot of interest, the other minute they're like, you don't even exist, right? So that becomes very difficult to handle, and at that point you need to start choosing you. You need to start prioritizing you. You need to start doing that work and saying, you know what, I am worth the attention and the love of my counterpart. And if they are not in that space to give it to me, then I'm going to give it to me. I'm going to give it to myself. You need to increase the dose of self-love. You need to understand your worth, love, and respect. And even though you're patiently waiting for them to come around, you need to start moving on in terms of your own ideas, your own goals, your own plans, and do you. And if that works out for you, then your counterpart is going to get drawn to that energy and they will come in running, right? So this is there's a lot of hope in this card, and there is a lot of hope in this relationship. There is a lot of potential in this relationship. So don't think it's done. It is not done. They will come back to you again. Even if you are in separation mode right now, even if you are not talking, there's no contact between the two of you. If there is distance between the two of you, it could be physical distance, like you may be living in different areas or cities or countries. It still does not matter, because they get drawn to you no matter what. So they will keep coming back, and it's going to be like a cyclic thing that's going to keep happening. But what the Queen of Scrolls wants you to know is that for now, they just want to be left alone. So that is what your twin flame's higher self wants you to know. If this message resonated with you, then do leave me a comment below. I enjoy reading all of your comments, and I love replying to each one of you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, then do subscribe, because I make a lot of interesting videos, right? And I'm gonna see you again in another video next week, equally interesting. Until then, I love you guys very much. Have a beautiful, magical week ahead. Bye-bye. Hi, my Phoenixes, all of you who have chosen group number 3, let's see what your cards are. Ooh, you've got Archangel Raphael. Can you see that card? He's holding a green orb in his hand, and he's got a purple light coming out from his heart chakra. And then you've got the 6 of Cups. Immediately, for all of you who are in relationships and are wondering, is this the one? Yes, it is the one, because when you get 6 of Cups, let me pick this card up. Yeah, when you get 6 of Cups, it's talking about a soul connection. So since we're anyway doing the reading for your twin flame, this is a soul connection. So if you are looking at someone and wondering, could this be the person that I must end up with? Then it could probably be, because it is a soul connection. You may feel extremely drawn to this person, or you may feel like they're on your mind constantly, or you just like, intuitively know what that person is going to be like, or feel like, or talk like, and so yes, it is a soul connection. But let's get into the main reading. Archangel Raphael, whenever he comes, this person, your twin flame, we are talking about twin flame energies today, so your twin flame, your counterpart, is probably undergoing a healing of sorts. Like he or she could have come out of a bad relationship, or they may be hurt in the past, or they're still holding on to something. It need not be, the Akashic record keepers and guides are telling me that it need not necessarily be that they've come out of a relationship as in a romantic relationship, but it could also be that they've come out of a difficult situation at home regarding their family or finances, and they're healing from it. So they may seem a little subdued, very calm, and very like not in your face kind of energy basically. And Archangel Raphael's card is telling me that they are healing wonderfully well, and that they are soon going to come out of their shell, and there's a lot of abundance coming your way. It could also mean, I don't know whether to tell you this, but it could also mean that you and your twin flame could be coming into union. How wonderful is that? Because you've got the Six of Cups as well, which is talking about wish fulfillment and, basically good times ahead. That is what Six of Cups are telling me. When this card shows up, it basically tells me that you are in a loving relationship with someone, and that there's a lot of love in this relationship. You can feel it. Like, even if you have a crush on someone, or even if you have your eyes on someone, you know that they like you back. It's not like you don't know, you really know that they too may have feelings for you. And this is like a go ahead card. Like if you have a crush on someone, or if you have your eye on someone and you want to like see how things move, then you should go for it, because it's definitely a soul connection. And because of Raphael's energy, it is talking about abundance coming into your life. So there's a lot of abundant love and unions. It is talking also about unions happening. So you guys may be like the best pile. I'm not sure, because I've still read pile number 4, but I think you guys are the best twin flame energy, or you're at the best level of twin flame energy, because your twin flame's higher self and your higher self seem to be on the same page, and because of which the evolution that you both are going through are also on the same page. And that means a union between the two of you is coming really, really soon. And this is exciting. This is like good news. I'm so glad for you guys. I'm so happy for you guys. And if you see this card, the Raphael's card, I don't know if you can see the purple light coming from his heart chakra. That is divine energy, because purple is the light of the divine, and also of higher realms and higher ascension processes. So I think you guys are ascending very well together, and this is something that everyone wants to have in their life. And you may have people looking at you and feeling very jealous, saying that you guys have it all. Everything is seeming to work perfectly in order for you. And I don't want to jinx it too much by saying you guys are so happy at this moment. And with the Six of Cups, there's a lot of love between the two of you. There's a lot of deep connection, there's this feeling of coming back home. I just don't know how to explain it. And because of Raphael's energy, whatever needs to be healed is healing, and it's healing beautifully. So this person, your counterpart, is coming out of a state or a place where they were hurting earlier and they didn't know what to do about it, but now they know what to do about it, and they're coming out, they're reaching out to you, they want to be with you. This is a card of union, guys. I just don't know what else to say. Your message could be really, really short, because that's all you need to know. All you need to know is that Raphael's got your back. Archangel Raphael is doing all the work for you. He is making sure that the two of you come into union and that you all will have a wonderful life together. And the Akashic record keepers and guides can't agree more with this reading, because there's beautiful light coming into your life as well. So it could mean a lot of things. It could mean that being in this relationship with them, you are discovering one another. It could also mean that being in this relationship with your twin flame counterpart, you are also evolving spiritually very, very fast. And this is bringing a very calming, peaceful energy into your relationship. And you guys are going to be get together. I mean, yay! I'm so happy for you. If this message resonated with you, do leave me a comment below. I love reading your comments and replying to them. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, do subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of these videos. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will get a notification every time I release a video, which is every Thursday. But until I see you again next week, have a beautiful, wonderful, magical week with your loved one, because I'm so excited for you. This reading was one of the best readings so far. Love you guys very much, and I'll see you soon. Hi my phoenixes, all of you who have chosen the last pile number 4, your cards, yay! You've got Archangel Gabriel and you've got the 3 of Cups. There are a lot of birds on this card. There are 2 birds in the hands of Gabriel, and there are 3 birds here. Wow. So Archangel Gabriel is the archangel for communication. So that means you are ready to receive news about your twin flame, like in person. You have been sensing their energies around you. You have been feeling like they're very close by, but now you will hear from them. There is this feeling of that you already know who this person is, that you have this deep connection with this person, and you have been wondering if this person and you have some sort of a karmic soulmate kind of a bond. And this is your card of confirmation that yes, it is a soul connection, it is a twin flame connection in fact, and that Archangel Gabriel is here to give you a message. So the message is that your twin flame's higher self wants you to know that they want to reach out to you, they want to make contact, they want to speak to you. If you have been in separation from this person, if you have been in a no contact situation with this person, they are going to either send you a text or call you, or even come and meet you face to face. So there is going to be a lot of communication that's going to happen. And since we've got the 3 of Cups with it, it is talking about fateful reunions, right? So you could probably meet this twin flame of yours through friends, through old friends, or through some sort of celebration. Like it could be either you're at a party, or you're at a wedding, or at some sort of an event where there's a lot of people and you bump into your twin flame. Because the 3 of Cups is also talking about happiness. It talks about being happy in this relationship, and Archangel Gabriel is telling you that they want to talk to you. So your twin flame is soon going to make contact with you, either through your friends, or directly come and talk to you face to face, or pick up the phone and give you a call. And you are going to be happy about it because there is some celebration in your near future. It could be that you're celebrating the union with your twin flame. It could be that you are celebrating a decision that you have made about being with your twin flame or your counterpart in this case. And this is definitely a soul connection because Archangel Gabriel is God's messenger, and he comes through when there are important messages that need to come to you from the divine source itself. So the divine source is where the twin flame originates. Remember the introduction that I gave? The twin flame originates from the divine source and then divides itself into the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So if Gabriel is coming at you, then that means your divine masculine or divine feminine is ready to make contact with you. And since there are so many birds on this, it's going to be really, really soon. They're going to just fly to you and come at you really soon and really fast. And because of the Three of Cups, you're going to be very happy about it, you're going to be very excited about it, and there could be a union which will be celebrated. If you haven't met your twin flame yet, then you could be meeting them really soon, or hearing about them really soon through friends, or through, say, I'm seeing a party, like I'm seeing a celebration, I'm seeing like a concert or a festival, or somewhere where people are gathered and someone then just randomly introduces you to somebody. That is how you may meet your twin flame. And when you do meet with them and when you start talking to them, you are able to see the instant connection that you two have, because the communication is effortless. You start communicating better. You start opening your heart and telling them what you feel about, and this is going to bring the union much more closer, because whatever disagreements that you may have had in the past are all coming to an end. So this communication card with Archangel Gabriel on it is telling you that the messages that you're receiving from your twin flame, or from people associated with your twin flame, if you already know them, they are messages from the source. They are giving you some sort of a sign that this person is ready to start talking to you. Your twin flame's higher self is telling me that they are ready to start talking to you, because I think you have been in this phase where you were initially speaking to them, but they seem to have withdrawn and they have been doing a lot of work, but now they're ready to come out of their shell. And that's good news, right? Because when you do meet them, you will just feel like love is in the air and everything is good and hunky-dory once again, and it's just going to be a very beautiful feeling. So these two cards are indicating celebrations. So you may be celebrating this connection, or you might move into a new connection which feels very happy, which just expands your heart space and makes you feel like loving everyone and everything, and also loving yourself most importantly, because when you are in a twin flame connection, the first person you will fall in love is with yourself. And this is something that I'm not making it up. I mean, if you are in a twin flame relationship, you know that you start realizing things about you that you have never thought you had, like abilities and feelings and all sorts of things. So when you are in a twin flame connection, you realize that you are important too. You are someone who needs the love or the respect that your counterpart is willing to give you. It's a beautiful relationship. It just makes you feel like you are number one, and if they are ready to give you that space in their life, make you their number one priority, this is the most wonderful relationship to be in. So what I'm saying in your cards, and what the record keepers and guides are telling me, is that your union is going to happen really soon, but you need to start talking about it. Like you need to start communicating your feelings. You need to start opening up, finding solutions, and trying to make sure that there are no difficulties, there are no hurdles to bring the two of you together into union, right? So I am these are really positive cards, dude. I mean, this is something that is telling you that moving forward, you are going to find a lot of happiness with your counterpart. And I'm just loving the readings today. They're just amazing, the way the twin flame messages are coming through. Everyone has been asking me about it, and if this message has resonated with you, do leave me a comment below, because I know that these messages are coming from the source, the Akashic Records, but it'll really make me feel nice to know that these messages resonate with you, and I can make more such videos just for you guys, just for you. I do this for you. So if you haven't subscribed already, then do subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any of these wonderful videos that I make. But until then, have a beautiful, magical, wonderful week, and I'll see you again in another video next Thursday. Bye bye.